Now in Good Morning Northwest, Hurricane Francine unleashes flooding rains and powerful winds in the southern U.S. We are tracking the storm's path and the destruction it's leaving in its wake.
We can't seem to get the rain into eastern Washington. North Idaho is getting its share. We're going to talk about how we might see some later on today.
And finally, some good news about road construction. A project that's been a thorn in the side of drivers in East Central Spokane is finally done. You're watching Good Morning Northwest on 4 News Now. Thanks so much for starting your day with us. I'm Natalie Grant.
And I'm Robin Nance. It is Thursday, September 12th. We are glad you're with us. Let's check in with Mark and our first alert forecast kicking off this Thursday.
All right, good morning. We do have some rain into North Idaho. We are remaining relatively dry with some light sprinkles in Spokane. 55 currently for us, Coeur d'Alene 53. Doppler radar saying yes. We do have quite a bit right now. Coeur d'Alene's starting to dry out. We do have it just to the east of town, coming down through the Idaho Palouse. The Washington Palouse has picked up some rain showers overnight. Here's a look at the 4 things that we want you to know. Afternoon showers are potential. Cool today. Temperatures in the 60s, low 70s. Tomorrow's going to be sunny. It's going to be a great way to wrap up this week. Dry and mild weekend coming up, but we'll have some cloud cover. Right now, temperatures, Deer Park 53, 55 into Liberty Lake, 53 into Post Falls and Hayden. So really mid to upper 50s all over the place. Spokane Valley, the hot spot at 59. Well, we'll see things warm up. We're going to have, again, cloud cover. We're expecting winds to be southwest 5 to 10, gusting later on today as this system tries to exit. Our high today is going to be 73 degrees. Best chance of showers going to be between 1 and 4 p.m.
Mark, thanks. Well, parts of the country are battling heavy rain, wind, and even the risk of tornadoes overnight.
Francine made landfall along the Gulf Coast as a Category 2 hurricane, triggering a flash flood emergency. Hannah Joy is at the Breaking Now desk tracking the hurricane. Hannah, what's happening with Francine this morning?
After making landfall Wednesday in southern Louisiana as a Category 2 hurricane, Francine is weakening into a tropical storm. It's still far from over. The threat affecting parts of Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama. Francine bringing a flash flood emergency and sending flood waters down roads in several parishes.
Trying to get to work. I'm sure plenty of other people are trying to get to work too, and it just takes a while for this water to get out of here.
New Orleans seeing more than a month of rainfall from Francine, and that's 5 to 6 inches of rain per hour. Even some homes have flooded.
We even had our protective dam up. We even had the sandbags up.
And all of a sudden we saw water starting to come in from all different areas of the house.
People are experiencing their cars flooding, wind downing trees, and power outages.
Inside right now, let the linemen and all do their jobs.
Today, across several states, tropical storm warnings remain. Louisiana's governor calling for residents to be smart and stay safe as flooding, heavy winds, and storm surge levels rise to 8 feet.
Remind all of the citizens that now is the time to begin to stay off of the roadways, stay home, and stay put.
Francine is still a significant threat. Louisiana has activated more than 2,000 National Guard troops. Francine is expected to affect parts of Florida and Tennessee. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
Hannah, thanks so much. Breaking news this morning, a massive strike at Boeing is looming as 30,000 Boeing workers in Washington state prepare to vote today on a tentative union deal.
The mechanics union has a tentative agreement on a 4-year contract to avoid a walkout, but some union members are not happy. Well, this was the scene outside of the Boeing factory in Everett yesterday, where hundreds of mechanics walked out during their break in protest of the contract proposal. Boeing did not agree to their request for a 40% pay increase, nor did the company agree to restore a pension plan eliminated back in 2014. Holding flags and posters, members of the union threatening to reject the offer and go on strike. A vote will be taking place today. If the proposed contract is turned down and a vote passes to go on strike, it could start as early as Friday. A strike at Boeing could stop airplane production and deal a big blow to the U.S. economy. Well, a fire severely burned 2 people when the Cardiff gas station in north central Idaho went up in flames yesterday afternoon.
The Clearwater County Sheriff's Office says more victims are inside. This happened around 3 o'clock in the afternoon at the Cardiff gas station off Highway 11 east of Lewiston. Take a look at this photo of the damage sent to us by Mia Carlson of LC Valley News. The two people who were burned in the fire were life-flighted to a hospital. The sheriff's office did not specify how many other victims may have been inside during the fire, which at last check was still burning. There is no word yet on when it'll be put out totally. What started the explosion and fire is also under investigation. Highway 11 is closed in both directions.
Well, 3 Washington State University students are temporarily homeless since fire badly damaged their rental home yesterday. It happened on Opal Street. Neighbors called the fire department when they saw flames shooting from the roof. Nobody was home at the time. It's according to firefighters. Investigators think this was some sort of electrical fire. WSU Student Affairs is now working on alternative housing for those students.
In other news from WSU, 3 fraternities are under investigation. They are Tau Kappa Epsilon, Sigma Chi, and Sigma Phi Epsilon. Each of them is accused of committing multiple violations. On top of hazing, Tau Kappa Epsilon is accused of reckless endangerment, harassment, and violating university policy. The university has also suspended all TEAC chapter events and activities. Now, Sigma Chi is also accused of reckless endangerment and committing physical harm or direct threat. As of now, this chapter cannot host events with alcohol present. And Sigma Phi Epsilon is accused of reckless endangerment, physical harm or direct threat, and theft or property damage. SIG-EPS also cannot host any social events. The university has not said what exactly triggered the investigations. This is a developing story. We'll update you as we learn more.
What caused a Meade school bus to stall and causing a crash? It all happened yesterday afternoon near Highway 2 and East Colbert Road. According to the Washington State Patrol, the school bus was turning when it stalled in front of oncoming traffic. A white car then crashed into the bus, pushing it into a dump truck that was at a nearby stop sign. Investigators say there were only minor injuries, with the driver of that white car suffering a broken finger. Another bus came to pick up the kids that were on board the school bus involved in the crash and took them all home.
In East Spokane, a major construction headache off of I-90 is finally over. The work on Thor Freya at 2nd and 3rd Avenues is complete. Take a look. After nearly 6 months of highway exit closures and lane reductions, crews have finished their work rebuilding the intersections and upgrading water, sewer, and stormwater facilities. The eastbound exit off I-90 is now open as well.
Hey, there's a good thing to celebrate. Finally done.
All right, your time is now 7 minutes after 6.
And we're checking back in with Mark Peterson here for a look at our forecast.
All right, the season of the Hiawatha Trail coming to an end here relatively quickly. For those who want to do that, your camping forecast, Wallace, Idaho, about 20 miles away.
Yep.
And it is going to be cool. Chance of showers, of course, you got those long tunnels to, stay dry. 65, 62 on Sunday. So we're going to have some okay weather, but yeah, it's going to be on the chilly side. Your full forecast is coming up.
The Volume Inlander Music Festival returns this weekend. We're giving you a sneak peek of some of the greatest performances coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
Well, we had the good road construction news just a bit ago. Well, now the not so good news. Coming up, a look at a project that's causing more than just traffic issues in Spokane. We'll be right back.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Hi, I'm Chris with Tactical Plumbing. We're a well-known, locally owned company with a great reputation with our customers. While the new housing boom stays strong, we are excited to announce that we are growing our company to provide homeowners with our precision services.
Tactical Plumbing has over 30 years of combined experience, and we are now booking residential service and repair. Tactical Plumbing providing our community with carefully planned and strategically executed plumbing solutions.
Call us or visit our website today for all of your plumbing needs.
Corner Furniture is proudly turning 45.
And as a 45th anniversary present to ourselves, we decided to get a facelift.
Well, for our showroom anyway.
As a 45th anniversary present to you, we are lowering prices on everything in our showroom.
This means special anniversary pricing on all living room, dining room, and bedroom furniture.
And no matter what, we always guarantee the lowest Lazy Boy prices.
Come see our upgraded showroom and upgrade your rooms during Corner Furniture's 45th anniversary sale.
In Comes Company, the smash hit Broadway musical. Winner of 5 Tony Awards, including Best Revival of a Musical. Company is a hilarious musical masterpiece about life, love, and good company. Critics give it 5 stars, saying yes. It's really that good. Playing September 11th through 15th at First Interstate Center for the Arts. Tickets at BroadwaySpokane.com.
Mississauga Casino Hotel is open north of Spokane on Highway 395. Stay with us, relax and rejuvenate while taking advantage of our amazing amenities, including a restaurant and lounge. Our coffee corner is open daily at 5:30 a.m. Mississauga Casino Hotel is the perfect spot to book your next special event. We have a 4,000 square foot event center and an exceptional team ready to help you host your event. We invite you to stay and play. Make your reservations now at Mississauga.com.
How you doing? I noticed your windows could use an update.
No, our house is only 3 years old.
Well, see, here's the thing. I mean, we're offering 40% off right now, today only. You're gonna want those new windows.
No, we're good. Hello?
How about them windows? Double or nothing. Do this. Come on.
Knock out high-pressure sales with Northwest Window and Door. Let our friendly, knowledgeable sales team help you today.
Sports on 4 News Now is brought to you by Coeur d'Alene Casino.
Welcome back into 611, and we're tracking some breaking news this morning. Avista Utilities is reporting more than 11,000 people are without power right now, a majority of them in the Lewiston area. According to Avista, crews are in the process of assessing the situation, and power is expected to be restored by about 7:45 this morning. We'll be keeping an eye.
Here's a look at what's new on Good Morning Northwest. President Biden marking the 30th anniversary of the Violence Against Women Act at the White House today.
He is set to host nearly 1,000 survivors, advocates, former staffers, and allies at the event on the South Lawn. Biden helped write the Violence Against Women Act as a U.S. Senator. It extended historic protections and support to survivors of domestic violence and sexual assault for the first time. The Biden administration will also mark the anniversary with new measures to combat gender-based violence. This includes $690 million in grant funding to support survivors.
Just days after he was ordered to pay $100 million in a sexual assault lawsuit, hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs is facing legal actions from another woman. In a new lawsuit, Dawn Richard, who was a member of the 2005 Combs-formed girl group Danity Kane, accuses him of terrorizing and sexually abusing her for years. Richard is the 8th person to accuse Combs of abuse.
People in Hanoi, Vietnam are wading through floodwaters today, left in the wake of Typhoon Yagi. It's the worst flooding in Hanoi in decades, where the Red River has forced hundreds to evacuate. At least 155 people have died in Vietnam due to Typhoon Yagi. Major flooding is also affecting neighboring countries like Thailand and Laos.
A Boar's Head plant at the center of a deadly listeria outbreak has a history of poor conditions. USDA safety inspection documents show inspectors detailed conditions that could pose an imminent threat. Nearly 2 years ago, 57 people have been hospitalized in 18 states due to the outbreak. 9 have died. The reports from the Boar's Head facility in Jarrett, Virginia, described insects, mold, blood in puddles on the floor, and the rancid smell in the cooler at various points since 2022.
Here's your Thursday morning 10-second takeaway. It is a cool start. Temperatures in the low 50s, so a light layer would be very appropriate. Afternoon showers potentially for eastern Washington, certainly into Idaho. 73 the high today.
Well, drivers heading south on Market Street to cross the Spokane River will need to find a different route. This week's Market Street closure starts at Wellesley and South Haven in Hilliard. As you can see on this map, the detour is sending drivers to Perry and Mission to cross the river, which isn't ideal for the businesses that are on Market Street. Some of those businesses say their business is down 50%, forcing them to cut employees' hours and their hours of operation.
One day it's going to be closed, but then it's open for a few days, or it's closed all of a sudden. We get a note on our door saying the road is closed for the next 2 days at 7 o'clock at night. So it's kind of just, we're in the dark right now about when everything's going to be done or when it's open or closed.
The city of Spokane says that Market Street should reopen in both directions on Wednesday, September 18th. The crews will still need to do the striping and other finishing touches in that area. I'm sure people there are very much looking forward to that.
Oh my gosh, yes they are. It's tough.
Your Good Morning Northwest time, 6:14.
We are not done talking about road construction issues coming up, how this one will affect you Apple Cup attendees.
And music is food for the soul. And coming up, get your fill at the Volume Inlander Music Festival. Up next, Allison Martinez is live with what you need to know if you're trying to go, as well as some fun live performances. We'll check that out next.
Mainstream has proudly served Greater Spokane and Northern Idaho for over 20 years, offering reliable and high-quality home services. Our exceptional team is committed to delivering trusted plumbing, heating, cooling, and electrical solutions that ensure the comfort and safety of your home. Our goal is to provide the best experience possible when it comes to repairing, maintaining, or installing systems that make your home a more comfortable place to live. Because we are home services, we are Mainstream.
Adventure, culture, and fine wine await you in the Lewis Clark Valley, less than 2 hours south of Spokane. Tour some of the world's most spectacular wilderness, beauty, and wildlife in Hell's Canyon. Experience the region's rich and diverse culture and history. Savor award-winning Lewis Clark Valley wines and delicious culinary creations from a variety of local wineries and fine dining establishments. Visit lewisclarkvalley.com and plan your destination getaway today.
When you've been seriously injured, choosing the right legal team is the most important decision you'll make. Craig Swap & Associates is a top personal injury law firm for one reason: we win.
If you or a loved one has been seriously injured, our team of winning attorneys is here for you. We'll review your case for free and start working immediately to win the compensation you deserve. Craig Swap & Associates, one call, that's all.
Over 20 million fans have made Trans-Siberian Orchestra their holiday tradition. Bring the whole family and make it part of yours. The Lost Christmas Eve live in concert. Friday, November 22nd, Spokane Arena. Tickets on sale this Friday at 10 a.m. at ticketswest.com. The return of Trans-Siberian Orchestras. The Lost Christmas Eve. Produced by Live Nation.
These are real people seeking solutions to real problems.
I have plantar fasciitis.
Pain with my feet, my knees, hips, and back.
And then they were fit with Good Feet arch supports.
I definitely feel the heel-to-toe walk.
I'm not feeling any pain, especially in my heel. That's where I always feel it.
I don't feel the knee pain. I didn't notice any pain in my back. I feel like I could walk all day in these.
Oh, you're a blessing in disguise.
Try them for yourself with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
It's the 10-year anniversary at Move Fitness.
Let's go. I really got the feeling today that everything is going my way. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
And during our anniversary, join now for only $10.
4 News Now is brought to you by Consign Furniture.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Welcome back. It's 18 minutes after 6 o'clock. Volume Inlander Music Festival is back for the first time since the pandemic.
This weekend, live music is taking over downtown venues with artists from throughout the Pacific Northwest performing. Our Allison Martinez is live at one of those venues this morning to share what you could expect if you're coming back to see this awesome lineup. Good morning, Allison.
Good morning. I'm here at the Washington Cracker Building, which is one of the 10 venues. I'm joined with Riker this morning. Riker is the event director of this music festival. Yep. Thank you so much for being with us.
Absolutely.
It's been a couple years since we've had this in Spokane. What's it like to have it be back?
Honestly, it's cool to just have the energy back in downtown Spokane. The music community has waited a long time. This is we bring a lot of regional artists. It's a lot of local artists, and it's just a time to highlight art, music, and the culture around Spokane. So it's a beautiful moment.
Absolutely, and we're so excited to have a very special guest this morning. We've got Tyler Alai here to give us a sneak peek of her performance. Take it away. There are so many amazing artists just like Tyler here to check out this weekend. We'll have more details on our website, kxly.com. Back to you guys in the studio.
It's a bit of a potpourri there.
Voice.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
So many cool artists this morning. How lucky are we? Dang.
That's great. Here is a live look this morning at downtown Spokane, which will be humming with lots and lots of tunes this weekend, obviously.
That's right. Do you think there's any 70s artists? No, probably not.
Are there cover bands? There's got to be. With
nearly
almost 100.
Yeah, you got to have something close to that, right? Temperatures are going to be in the 70s, and that's what we're tracking is these cooler than what we've come to know as summer this year. Now, today, we're cool. Temperatures in the 50s, and we have a lot of energy over Idaho and parts of Montana. We're awaiting our part of it. Right now, this continues to get pushed out, and we see that actually happening. So we're going to be drying out. We're going to have a chance of an afternoon kick, so hour by hour. By 10 o'clock, we're going to be at 60 degrees. We're going to have the cloud cover by this afternoon, potentially a few scattered showers. Our high today, low 70s. We're expecting 73 degrees. By 6 o'clock, 71, and then we'll continue to cool after sunset. Temperatures down into the 50s. Now, this thing expands into Montana, but really kicking into Idaho and bringing in what they need is moisture as well. So they're going to see that. We're going to have that potential as this thing comes back around later on today, and that's going to be where we'll see a chance of shower activity. This continues to move out. And we're going to have, again, these mild temperatures coming out of Canada and the Gulf of Alaska. So we look at our forecast radar, and by 5 o'clock, we're looking to be fairly clear, looking pretty good. Overnight, we're going to be dry. Throughout Friday, we're going to have sunshine looking great. Saturday, about 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, we have a little bit more energy that's going to be coming through from Bonners Ferry all the way into our area, Colville and the Selkirks. And then isolated and scattered showers potentially Saturday night, but nothing organized at all, and it will be very isolated. 73 for our high today, near 80. Omak, we have upper 70s, Moses Lake. 75 into Lewiston. They continue to be much cooler than average. We'll have temperatures in the mid-70s. 75 is that 30-year average. That average high this time of year will be right there Friday. 73 Saturday, Sunday 71. Wrapping up fair time for 2024.
That'll be nice, fair weekend weather, that's for sure.
Good morning, Northwest Time, 6:22.
And there's been a lot of rumors swirling around recently regarding the future of WSU, Oregon State, and of course the Pac-12.
And we have breaking news about that this morning coming up right after this commercial break. You're going to want to stick around.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Not the best sound to start your day with, is it? Your next decision should be to call Precision. Our professionally trained technicians are here to provide you with award-winning service every time, so we can get you back up and running fast. Call or book online today.
Did you know that Spokane Hyperbaric Center uses oxygen to reduce pain, inflammation, and swelling?
I didn't know that.
Did you know that hyperbaric oxygen therapy promotes new blood vessel growth, fights infection, and releases more stem cells from your bone marrow?
I didn't know that.
Would you like to know if Spokane Hyperbaric Center is the right choice for you? Go to hyperbarichope.com to find out.
Spokane Hyperbaric Center gave us hope. And now you know.
Introducing permanent year-round outdoor lighting. Heating, cooling, and electric.
Michael is about to retire. All right. Here's what's going into his retirement.
Very large community of acting students. Yes! 4 years of me trying to keep up with him.
Family that loves him.
He taught me how to ski this year.
He's a world-class teacher.
He's a chosen family member.
Yeah.
It's not retirement, it's the new chapter in life.
What's retirement?
Your retirement is the sum of your life's work. Now what? Protect your life's work and help secure and grow your retirement savings with Prudential.
Shake up your shower with a flavor for every feeling. This Dove freshens you up. This Dove winds you down. This Dove leaves you glowing. And this Dove keeps you going. So whatever care you care about, there's a Dove for everybody.
Finally, Yasso, a ridiculously creamy, dipped, chipped, sandwiched ice cream-like experience that's super snackable and made with Greek yogurt. So, ice cream, get the whoop out of our freezer. Yasso, love it or it's free.
A new law is supposed to make our kids safer by requiring Narcan on college campuses. But complying comes with challenges. How are schools adapting to protect students? 4 News Now is getting answers. Tonight on 4 News Now at 6.
We are tracking some breaking news this morning. The Pac-12 lives on. This morning, the conference agreeing to add Boise State, San Diego State, Colorado State, and Fresno State from the Mountain West Conference to the Pac-12.
The changes will begin in 2026. The teams join Washington State and Oregon State, the only 2 teams left in the Pac-12 since last year's conference realignment. Reports online say the conference would still look to add 2 more teams to reach the 8 required to be an FBS conference.
Now, universities, along with the Pac-12, are posting the announcement online on the social media platform X earlier this morning, saying the application for the 4 schools to join was unanimously approved by the Pac-12 Board of Directors. Now, this announcement comes a week after WSU and OSU let a scheduling deadline lapse to schedule games with the Mountain West for next season.
WSU is already playing Boise State, San Diego State, and Fresno State this season. We have more of this online already.
Yes, statements online, much more expanding this. You can go check that out on KXLY.com. Very exciting news. Well, your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 5:26.
The students are still trying to climb back up to pre-pandemic math and reading scores. After the break, a look at the latest scores statewide and what local districts have done to improve them.
Plus, the mother of the 14-year-old who killed 4 people at a Georgia high school last week apologizes to the victims' families. How she says she tried to stop the shooting from happening. That's next. And before we go to a break, here's a first look at what's coming up on Good Morning America starting at 7.
In this morning's GMA First Look, Olympian Jordan Childs speaking out for the first time since her bronze medal was stripped away.
And the biggest thing that was taken from me was that it was the recognition of who I was.
Childs earning her spot on the medal stand in an extremely close finish. Her coaches filing an inquiry into her difficulty score to the judges, who determined she should be awarded an extra 10th, enough to push her from 5th place to 3rd.
There were so many emotions, so many things going through my mind when I found out I got that bronze medal.
But the Court of Arbitration voiding that inquiry, saying her appeal to change her degree and difficulty score was filed 4 seconds too late. And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have much more on Jordan Childs and where she goes from here. With your GMA First Look, I'm Eva Pilgrim, ABC News, New York.
When you have moderate to severe eczema, it's okay to show off. With Dupixent, show off your clearer skin and less itch. Because you have plenty of reasons to show off your skin. With Dupixent, the #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists, you can stay ahead of your eczema. It helps block a key source of inflammation inside the body that can cause eczema to help heal your skin from within. Many adults saw 90% clearer skin. Some even achieved long-lasting clearer skin and fast itch relief after first dose. Serious allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems, such as eye pain or vision changes, including blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines without talking to your doctor. Show off to the world. Ask your eczema specialist about Dupixent.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Save your greed! Valley Fest is here, September 20th through 22nd at Marabou Point Park. Enjoy a parade, bed races, car show, live entertainment, river run 5K, 10K, food, and much more. Visit valleyfest.org for more information.
When you own a home or cabin, there's nothing better than spending time on your deck. And the best place to get your decking materials is from the decking pros at Windsor Plywood.
Windsor Plywood!
Right now, get great end-of-season specials on closeout decking.
I've always been drawn to artists like this.
Yeah, me too.
This used to be one of my favorites when I was younger. You're me. Yeah. After you quit the firm and follow your passion.
Face your future with Whitworth University.
Stan, why would Stanton Optical choose a penguin as their spokesbird?
They're not your typical eye care company. I'm not your typical penguin.
How is Stanton Optical different from all the other eye care services?
Reliable professional advice. Same-day glasses, unbeatable prices, and eye exams whenever you need them. I could go on.
Stan?
Yes?
How does it feel to be the new face of Stanton Optical?
We're a team. There's no I in eye care. Wait, you know what I mean. Get 2 pairs of free eye exam and anti-glare lenses for only $79.
It's Valley Fest, September 20th through the 22nd at Marabou Point Park. Enjoy a petting zoo, Top Fest, River Run 5K and 10K, science activities, yummy treats, and more. Visit valleyfest.org for more information.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
The 4 News Now is tracking the story people are reading about this morning. A 4-person crew on a private mission aboard a SpaceX capsule has just carried out the world's first commercial spacewalk. Just a little more than 2 hours ago, Polaris crew members opened the capsule to begin this historic spacewalk. All 4 crew members were exposed to the vacuum of space, but only Jared Isaacman, billionaire tech CEO, and SpaceX engineer Sarah Gillis exited the SpaceX capsule for about 20 minutes.
Former President Donald Trump has not yet agreed to a rematch of Tuesday's debate. Vice President Kamala Harris's team has offered a second face-off in October. A CNN poll of registered voters picked Harris as the winner, but the vice president's campaign insists the debate did not change the trajectory of the race. Trump, meanwhile, has launched an attack on ABC News, calling the debate rigged and faulting moderators who live fact-checked him on air. Good morning, Northwest. I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Natalie Grant. Today is Thursday, September 12th. Thanks for joining us. Let's start things off with Mark Peterson and a look at our forecast as we head into today.
All right, we've got the cloud cover. There is no doubt about that, but the promised showers are halting and staying into North Idaho. So right now we're sitting at 54 degrees, winds 10 miles an hour. It'll be breezy later on this afternoon. We'll be checking on the winds throughout this hour. 4 things we want you to know. First of all, afternoon shower potential, about a 30 to 40% chance. It's going to be cool, 60s and 70s all around the region. Sunshine for tomorrow, and the weekend is going to be dry, mild, but it looks to be cloud cover. We look at the Doppler radar, and it's very busy into Idaho and Montana. We also see this continuing to get pushed eastward, so we're going to have to wait for it to swing back around later on this afternoon as this exits to see our shower chance increase. 56 into downtown, 53 into Deer Park, and over into Coeur d'Alene. You're sitting at 54 degrees. Our forecast today. We're going to hold on to the clouds. There's no doubt about that. Some sun breaks out there. The best chance of seeing possible showers between 1 and 4 with a high today of 73 degrees.
New details in the Georgia school shooting.
This morning, we're learning more about the mother of the 14-year-old shooter, Colt Gray. And our Hannah Joy's at the Breaking Now desk. Hannah, you've been tracking the details for us. What do you know?
Marcy Gray, the mother of the teenager accused of killing 4 people, apologized to the victims' families in an open letter. Gray wrote, quote, in part, to the parents and families of those affected by the tragic events, I am so sorry from the bottom of my heart. The letter comes a week after the shooting left 2 teachers and 2 students dead, 7 others injured. Gray said she would never forgive herself for what happened and that her son is not a monster. Gray called the school before the shooting to warn officials about an emergency involving her son. The call happened after Gray received a concerning text from her son. Barrow County Sheriff said there were no prior warnings of a threat. One of the victims' families said the shooting could have been stopped. The family member told CNN, quote, they knew of the situation beforehand and didn't take proper action to prevent this tragedy from happening. This is still a developing story, and you can find updates on KXLY.com. Reporting in studio, Hannah Joy, 4 News Now.
Hannah, thanks for that update. Well, Idaho voters will decide on a major ballot initiative this November. If approved, it would alter the way primaries are conducted in the state. The initiative is called Proposition 1. It would replace Idaho's closed primary with an open primary, which means voters don't have to be affiliated with a political party in order to cast a vote for partisan candidates. Under this initiative, the top 4 candidates who receive the most votes would advance to the general election. Now that would be a significant change. Right now in Idaho, there are just more than 1 million registered voters. About 59% are Republicans and 13% are Democrats. But nearly 1/3 of registered voters are unaffiliated with a party, meaning 270,000 voters who ordinarily don't get to vote in those primaries now have a voice.
The man accused of shooting and killing a man at a red light in Spokane Valley last month has had his nursing license suspended. The nursing board said 43-year-old Mark Renard cannot practice as an RN while he faces legal issues. He's accused of killing 23-year-old Andrew Bonacord at the intersection of Trent and Argonne. Investigators say Renard pulled up beside the victim's car and began yelling at the people inside. Renard is then said to have pulled out a gun and shot Bonacord. He faces first and second-degree murder charges. New test data for Washington shows students are still grappling with learning loss since the pandemic.
Some subjects are starting to see improvements, though. Math scores are recovering after having the largest decreases during the pandemic. But in literacy, those numbers show there is little to no improvements for most grade levels. In the West Valley School District, Orchard Center Elementary was recognized for its efforts to improve these learning gaps in the year 2022 and 2023.
That our teachers and our classified staff and our custodians and our bus drivers and nutrition staff are really doing a great job to create a solid sense of belonging.
And you can find the link to how your kid's school is doing on enrollment, test scores, and more. It's up right now on KXLY.com.
The Chewelah Police Department says a misunderstanding led to schools being closed Tuesday. According to police, a person reported they saw a TikTok video threatening a shooting at Jenkins High School, causing the district to close their campuses. But with further investigation, the department determined the person had misunderstood what they saw. It says the TikTok was only talking about the likelihood of school threats in the area, not actually threatening any part of the Chewelah School District. Police do not believe there are any credible threats toward the district.
Well, you may have seen a movie star in Airway Heights. Check this out. Keanu Reeves was in town performing with his band Dog Star at the Spokane Tribe and Casino. The tour probably keeping him busy, but not too busy to stop for a photo op with members of the Airway Heights Police Department, Spokane Tribal Police, and the Washington State Patrol. Such a nice surprise, but I agree with you what you said earlier. I probably wouldn't have recognized him.
No. And then you wonder, like, oh, was he speeding? You know, speed, you know.
No.
Okay, sorry, bad. But no, yeah, he does look like a rock star, though.
He is a huge lover of motorcycles. He says that's his zen. That's how he gets everything back into his head straight. Love it. He's a great guy. All right. Now, the school bus forecast. He really is very cool, very nice.
Seems like.
School bus forecast, if you're going to be heading out, getting the kids ready, temperatures in the low to mid 50s. So that extra layer of hoodie today to get to school would probably be a great idea. Getting it back home, that's a whole other story. But it is going to be a cool start to the day. Your full forecast is coming up.
More than 100 volunteers are stepping up to help build homes for local vets. Why this generosity is going such a long way. That's next.
Connect with 4 News Now on KXLY+.
Looks like you need some kind of quick payment to settle this whole mess.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to those one call that's all guys.
We want to make sure you're actually taken care of after an accident like this.
One call, that's all.
509-999-9999.
It's the 10-year anniversary at Move Fitness.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Join now for only $10. Let's go. Don't tell me.
Funny Girl is the theatrical event of the season, featuring celebrated songs like Don't Rain on My Parade and People. Entertainment Weekly raves. Funny Girl is a love letter to the big old-fashioned Broadway musical. The Providence Journal proclaims this production is quite simply dazzling, an entertainment experience like no other. Don't miss Funny Girl. Playing First Interstate Center for the Arts October 1st through the 6th. Tickets at BroadwaySpokane.com.
Introducing permanent year-round outdoor lighting. heating, cooling, and electric.
Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls has been North Idaho's premier flooring shop for over 30 years. From remodels to new construction, they've got your home or business covered from wall to wall. Their expert design team will work with you to find the perfect floor for your lifestyle and budget. They've got the lowest prices. From carpet and area rugs to hardwood, LVP and laminate, if you can dream it, they can floor it. Dream it, design it, live it at Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls.
The Tire Store for auto repairs, tires, and wheels. At the Tire Store, they'll let you split up your repair bill over a couple months. Get your car fixed today. ASE certified, and you can start an account with no credit check. Tire Store.
Welcome back. The time right now is 6:41. Habitat for Humanity Spokane kicked off its first veterans build in Deer Park, and more than 150 volunteers are expected to be there throughout the rest of this week. Volunteers are putting the finishing touches on a few homes in Habitat for Humanity's Hope Meadows neighborhood. Affordable housing is something many veterans don't have access to, and Habitat says 1.5 million veterans spend more than 50% of their income on rent or mortgage.
Without everybody that comes out and helps and does this, the people in need, whether they be a veteran or not, it doesn't happen without the volunteers.
Habitat already helped Nathan Thomas and his family move into an ADA accessible home back in 2023, and thanking the organization that made a positive difference in his life is what keeps him coming back. The Veterans Build event will continue through Sunday.
This Saturday, you can take the family to the Coeur d'Alene Fire Department open house. There, you can meet your first responders, tour the fire trucks, let your kids take the Junior Firefighter Challenge. Parents can learn CPR and fire extinguisher training. The Idaho Disaster Dogs will also be there to greet you. This is all happening at the Fire Station 3, which is on North 15th. It's happening between 11 and 2. There will even be hot dogs and drinks.
Kids and fire trucks, you can't go wrong there. All right, so here's your 10-second takeaway. It's going to be a cool start. We're there. Temperatures in the low 50s. A light layer might be needed. Afternoon shower potential, about a 30% chance. 73 the high today.
Your Good Morning Northwest time right now is 6:42.
Soon, music will fill venues all across Spokane. The Volume Inlander Music Festival is back this weekend. Allison Martinez is live.
100 PNW artists will be performing on 10 different stages here in downtown Spokane. We're telling you everything you need to know if you'd like to attend, coming up on Good Morning Northwest.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Dreaming of luxurious, wear-resistant carpets? With the kids back in school, now is the perfect time. At Floor & Home, you dream, we install. And this month, save up to 50% off carpets by Engineered Floors.
Ironstone Furniture and Fire is having a fall home event. Now through September 15th, furnishing a beautiful home doesn't have to cost a bundle. We're pleased to provide you with products that give you decorative freedom in every room of your home. With our sale furniture collections, choosing from leather or plush sofas and recliners in modern colors and design options creates a living room you'll love spending time in. It's easy to transform your space with the wide range of furniture available. Ironstone Furniture and Fire, outdoor living and inside comfort.
This season, fall into Coeur d'Alene. Fall is a great time to visit Coeur d'Alene. With awesome weather, fall color cruises, exciting events, a variety of food, beer, and wine selections, and amazing accommodations. It's the perfect time to stay and play in CDA. Visit cdafall.com for more information.
You would never go years without changing your oil. Did you know not maintaining your water heater can cause serious issues? Sediment can reduce efficiency, causing higher energy bills, leaks, and water heater failure. Sediment also causes bacteria that impacts water quality. An annual flush is the best defense against costly damage to your home, health, and wallet. Right now, Gold Seal Plumbing is offering an $89 water heater flush to keep your home and family safe and worry-free. So call Gold Seal Plumbing today. We're on our way.
What makes Hospice of Spokane unique is their level of dedication to the patient.
That's our goal, is patients and their families and their needs.
Your team feels like our team. That's how much we know you care about making sure patients and families get what they need.
We go, I feel like, above and beyond for the hospice patients to make that last journey of life comfortable.
Dreaming of luxurious, wear-resistant carpets? With the kids back in school, now is the perfect time. At Floor & Home, you dream, we install. And this month, save up to 50% off carpets by Engineered Floors.
4 News Now is brought to you by the Tony Award-winning musical Company.
Welcome back. The time right now is 6:45. This weekend, about 100 artists will wow audiences across the Lilac City for the Volume Inlander Music Festival.
Yeah, that festival is back for the first time since the pandemic. 4 News Now's Allison Martinez is live at one of the venues telling us what you crowds can expect from this 2-day event.
Yes, good morning. Right now I'm at the Washington Cracker Building. This is one of the venues you can expect in downtown Spokane this weekend. And I'm joined by Riker here. Riker is the event director for Volume Inlander Music Festival. Thank you so much for being with us.
Absolutely.
We are so excited for this weekend. It's been a couple of years and people are so excited. There's really going to be a range of artists. Can you walk us through that?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, just even on our top line, we have artists like Greaves and Oblé, which are hip hop, but then you have Them, that's like a beautiful pop band from Seattle. And then we have like the Shook Twins, you know, bringing in that tone, that folk tone. And Enumclaw on the rock side. So, and that's just regional music. We also have locals like Marshall McLean, you know, he's been around just doing top-tier music in Spokane for a long time. Jang Lagoon that we saw earlier, and just a bunch of other people. So it's really exciting, a lot of genres.
Yeah, for artists from all over the PNW.
Absolutely. We tried to make sure that we hit all the regional sound and made sure we got people from Montana to Oregon, and just wanted to bring everybody together.
What do people need to know if they want to come out and support this weekend?
Yeah, I mean, we pick up tickets at box office, right? It's a 21+ event, but we have a range of tickets for people. So we have single-day tickets, we have weekend tickets. We're even offering, you know, a special single venue ticket.
Awesome.
It's only available at box office, not online, but it's for those people that, you know, maybe they've never been to Volume and they just want to try it out, go to one venue, maybe see a band, and we hope that that excites people to want to continue to check it out and see more artists.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We've had such a blast. We've had some really cool live artists throughout the morning. So thank you again. We'll send it back to you guys in studio.
It has been a fun morning.
Sure has. This has also happened in the Spokane County Fair. It's continuing through Sunday. If you and your family are hoping to stop by this weekend and want to save some cash, try this. Donate a new or gently used children's coat for Coats for Kids. You can get some free admission for kids under 13 years old, part of our annual Coats for Kids campaign. Stop by and say hi. A bunch of us will be there on Sunday collecting coats. And then, Mark, you're going to be there, what, tonight?
I'm going to be there
tomorrow night
for the truck and tractor pulls.
You'll hear the voice of Mark Peterson throughout.
It's never quiet when I'm in a room or at the fairgrounds. So we hope to see you there. We got a pretty good show planned for you. All right, here we go. Temperatures right now, it's on the cool side, no doubt about it. Deer Park 53, we got 59 into the valley. That's the hot spot. And then 54 officially. Our forecast day warming up to 73 degrees. Going to be clouds, going to be afternoon shower potential as we see this low continue to get pushed into Idaho and further into Montana. 50 for the overnight low, mostly cloudy, and some gusty winds out of the southwest to about 20 miles an hour. All right, so Doppler radar. Let me give you the full view here. And we do have quite a bit of rain that's been falling all night in St. Mary's. All of that is starting to push out. Again, we're going to see this low, this counterclockwise rotation, kick out this afternoon. That could bring us our potential for rain, but we're still seeing areas of the Palouse getting quite a bit. This goes all the way into Oregon, central Idaho, and across Montana. Here is what we're expecting when we track this pattern. This continues to move out and then up into Canada. Another one comes in on the heels. It's going to stay further north, but could present itself with a few showers early Saturday morning, like 1, 2, 3 o'clock a.m. Saturday looks to be dry, and Sunday looks to be dry as well. So We've got a pretty good weekend to enjoy the fair and wrap this thing up. Of course, next week we're going to see cooler weather. There is that chance Saturday morning about 1 a.m. Temperatures today, it's going to be cool. We're going to have temperatures into the mid to upper 60s in Idaho. We're going to be in the low 70s. We'll see Colville at 74 degrees. We'll get there tomorrow. Saturday, Sunday, low 70s, cloudy but dry. And then cooler next week. We'll talk more about that. Plus, we've got the morning sprint coming your way in just a couple of minutes.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Jacobs Custom Living.
I love you just the way God. Don't miss Parmalee, Contemporary Country Hitmakers, live Thursday, September 12th. Visit CDACasino.com to buy your tickets now and check out the full Core Stars lineup.
Winning is just the beginning. When you live in the beautiful Northwest, there's nothing better than spending time on your deck. And nobody knows decking better than the decking pros at Windsor Plywood. It's time to shop for wood. From the early evening cocktails to the backyard barbecues, your deck is the most fun place to be. And during Windsor Plywood's end of the season decking sale, there's a lot of great discounts now. Windsor Plywood, with 2 locations in Spokane.
If you're asking yourself, why am I in jail again? Why do I have all these broken relationships? Why can't I overcome this addiction? And you're not finding the answer, then that is the definition of you need help. The problem is that you have a broken heart, and there are people that can help you with that. The answer is not in you. You don't have to stay stuck. It's not too late.
Mainstream has proudly served Greater Spokane and Northern Idaho for over 20 years, offering reliable and high-quality home services. Our exceptional team is committed to delivering trusted plumbing, heating, cooling, and electrical solutions that ensure the comfort and safety of your home. Our goal is to provide the best experience possible when it comes to repairing, maintaining, or installing systems that make your home a more comfortable place to live. Because we are home services, we are Mainstream.
I did know that back pain, foot pain come along with the job of waiting tables.
This is Tony.
Things that I've tried have failed.
And this is Tony's Good Feet story.
Before my arch supports, I felt defeated. But since getting the arch supports from the Good Feet store, I have had no pain, which still is kind of crazy to me. I'm more positive. It's like opening up a whole new life, like sunshine coming out. I would recommend it to anyone. You've tried everything that's not working, give it a try.
See how we can help you too at the Good Feet store.
Ready for action? It's no holds barred as King of the Cage features up-and-coming MMA stars battling it out. King of the Cage live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, October 10th. Get your tickets now.
Winning is just the beginning.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now.
Your time is 6:53. Time to get you ready to take on your Thursday in the morning sprint.
Mark Peterson is here with details on our cooler temps and showers this afternoon.
Allison Martinez live in downtown to share what you can expect from this year's Volume Inlander Music Festival lineup.
And Hannah Joy is in studio tracking Hurricane Francine as it unleashes flooding rains and powerful winds in the southern U.S.
But we start with breaking news this morning. The Pac-12 lives on. This morning, the conference agreed to add Boise State, San Diego State, Colorado State, and Fresno State from the Mountain West Conference. The changes begin in 2026. The teams join Washington State and Oregon State, the only 2 teams left in the Pac-12 since last year's conference realignment. Reports online say the conference would still look to add 2 more teams to reach the 8 required to be an FBS conference. Universities, along with the Pac-12, posting the announcement on X early this morning, saying the application for the 4 schools to join was unanimously approved by the Pac-12 Board of Directors.
Now, this announcement comes a week after WSU and OSU let a scheduling deadline lapse to schedule games with the Mountain West for next season.
WSU is already playing Boise State, San Diego State, and Fresno State this season. A massive strike at Boeing is looming as 30,000 Boeing workers in Washington State prepare to vote today on a new contract. The Machinists Union has a tentative agreement on a 4-year contract to avoid a walkout, but some union members are not happy about it. Boeing did not agree to their request for a 40% pay increase, nor did the company agree to restore a pension plan eliminated in 2014. Members of the union are threatening to reject the offer and go on strike. Vote will take place today. If the proposed contract is turned down and a vote passes to go on to strike, it could start as early as Friday.
A fire severely burned 2 people when a Cardiff gas station in north central Idaho went up in flames yesterday afternoon. The Clearwater County Sheriff's Office says more victims are inside. It happened at around 3 o'clock in the afternoon at the Cardiff gas station off of Highway 11 on east of Lewiston. Now here is a photo of that damage sent to us by Mia Carlson of LC Valley News. 2 people who were burned in the fire were life flighted to a local hospital. The Sheriff's Office did not specify how many other victims may be inside during this fire, which is still burning. Now, there's no word yet on when it will be put out. No word on what started that explosion and the fire. At last check, Highway 11 is still closed in both directions.
3 Washington State University students are temporarily homeless since fire badly damaged their rental house. Happened yesterday on Opal Street. Neighbors called the fire department when they saw flames shooting in from the roof. Nobody was home at the time, according to firefighters. Investigators think it was some sort of electrical fire. WSU Student Affairs is working out alternative housing for those students.
And we're tracking some more breaking news this morning. Avista Utilities is reporting more than 2,000 people without power right now, a majority of them in the Lewiston area. According to Avista, crews are in the process of assessing the situation, and power is expected to be restored around 7:45 this morning. That's down from close to 11,000.
All right, as we look at our forecast in our first alert weather, we look at the Doppler radar, and current images say that rain continues into parts of Idaho. We're starting to see it lessen and get pushed south and east, so they'll dry out later on through the day. We have temperatures this morning that are starting off on the cool side, low to mid 50s, 59 into the valley, and that's the hot spot right now. The forecast, our high today is going to be 73 degrees with a chance of afternoon showers.
After making landfall Wednesday in southern Louisiana as a Category 2 hurricane, Francine is weakening into a tropical storm. It is still far from over. The threat is affecting parts of Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama. People are experiencing their cars flooding, wind downing trees, and power outages. Francine is expected to affect parts of Florida and Tennessee. For updates on the Hurricane Francine, tune in to Good Morning America.
The Volume Inlander Music Festival returns tomorrow for the first time since before the pandemic. 100 artists from all around the Pacific Northwest will be right here performing at 10 different venues in downtown Spokane. This is a 21+ event. You can get tickets for the whole weekend or for just one of the venues. We have more information on our website, KXLY.com.
In East Spokane, a major construction headache off of I-90 is finally over. The work on Thor Freya at 2nd and 3rd Avenues is done. Take a look. The eastbound exit off I-90 is now open as well. Big news for everybody who's traveled that the last 6 months. Hey, we'll check weather one more time.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
At Numerica, you'll find money answers for outdoor concert lovers. Get money answers for you and only you. Learn more at numericacu.com.
Introducing permanent year-round outdoor lighting. Heating, cooling, and electric.
A new law is supposed to make our kids safer by requiring Narcan on college campuses. But complying comes with challenges. How are schools adapting to protect students? 4 News Now is getting answers. Tonight on 4 News Now at 6.
All right, outside we have the cloud cover here in Spokane. We do not have any rain. We've had a few light sprinkles into the valley early this morning, but that's about it. We're going to see the potential for maybe a few isolated showers coming in this afternoon between 1 and 4. Our high today is going to be 73 degrees, a normal average high this time of year, 75. So that's close. 74 Friday. It's going to be sunshine in the afternoon. Gorgeous. The weekend, not too shabby. It's going to be low 70s, cloud cover, but should be dry during the day to wrap up. Again, fair time. Monday, 72, but look at next week. We're into the 60s.
Hey, thanks so much for starting your day with us right here on Good Morning Northwest.
We've loved having you along. We hope you can stick around for more local updates throughout Good Morning America.